From the southern skies, our voice rings true. Sydney to Perth, bringing the news, exposing the lies, the secrets, the pain, fighting for justice, breaking the chains. A voice down under, we're shining the light on cops and abusers. We're taking the fight for kids, for survivors, for hope and truth. Together we're stronger, uncovering proof.
G'day, g'day! How you going, everyone?
Hey, peeps.
My name's T, and this is Ree. Not
D.
Ree, D.
Not me.
I haven't done that for so long, and I just did it on autopilot. I'm so sorry. There's T, Ree, D, and there was another one the other day.
Me.
B. Oh my goodness! Lovely to see the lovely D, who's doing great work down in Melbourne. My name's T, and I'm from Perth, and D is from Melbourne, and we are both, I guess, not anti-Scientology, but anti-abuse in Scientology activists. And so tonight we're going to be talking about Cchr. It is a Scientology front group. It is run by Scientologists. It's funded by Scientologists, and it is Scientology. But they like to try and deny that.
Yeah, totally.
Yes,
which we'll get to when we get to the speech part of what they did. Yeah, when I went to see their exhibition.
It's ridiculous. So
speech, but we'll get to that.
So when was it? It was last weekend, wasn't it? No, last Tuesday.
No, it was Tuesday of last week. Yes.
Yeah, last Tuesday. Oh, hey, Kathy. Bless her. It's 4 a.m. in the morning where Kathy is. I appreciate your dedication.
Oh, jeez.
Kathy's always there. Anyway, I'll try not to get distracted by the chat. If anyone wants to ask a question, in fact, I'll put a little banner there. A question or a comment, please put it in capitals, and we can find it later. Find it easier later on. I am tripping up on my words today.
Yeah.
Hey, Cypher, how you going? Lovely to see you in here. Hello. So last Tuesday, Dee went to, and Mad Drop Bear, both went to a CCHR event where they did some.
Is Matt here? Is he modding for
No,
us?
I don't think so. He probably will be. He probably will be.
Okay. Before we get to that, though, I'd just like to introduce my brand new backdrop that I've created.
I love it.
We have a couple of body thetans here. We have the It's a Cult t-shirt that T designed for me. The Voice Down Under t-shirt. The Captain Davies hat that I also got from T.
This is all from me, isn't it?
Yeah. I got my alien headband. And of course, Mr. Xenu sitting there on his little platform. And then we've got Mrs. Xenu with her alien glasses over there.
Oh, my God.
You may come across in a protest one day, who knows?
Very cute. I love it. I got a brain thing that I put together the other day. I love brains. And it's like, they've got them in Audi at the moment, like the kids thing, and I bought it so I could put it together. Jake didn't want to help, though.
Feathers? We need to get your peacock feathers. Aren't they just about to molt? Are they molt in about September?
I can't remember. You need some more?
No, you'll need to go and get some more and make a peacock stand behind you.
To do that. I might just do that. All right, so we're going to go through your undercover footage. Was it undercover? Was it undercover, or you were actually just openly filming, weren't you? I think.
Well, yeah, I was. I was kind of undercover to start with, and then I was sort of open filming, and actually showing the signs and things. Yeah. So I could capture the entire written sections on them.
Yeah.
Which looked very obvious, and I was asked several times to stop filming. Because it's a
Yeah.
private event. I'm like, well, it's not private because you're inviting the public in. We're the public.
Yeah.
It's a private event. So
All
they
right.
tried several times, and even through the
Yeah.
speeches, one of the organisers came over and put her phone in front of mine. And I automatically did a flinch,
Yeah.
because she did that. Because she did that to test if I was still filming. So I was holding it like against my leg.
Yeah, right. Okay.
But,
I think we don't notice these things, hey?
yeah. Mm.
They know exactly what they're doing. They like to play dumb. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
All right. So I've already totally forgotten what the timestamps were, T. So I've got 23 minutes.
Yeah, so they initially, at the front door, they were everywhere out the front when we were coming across, and they'd opened the doors by the time we got across the street, and a lot of them had gone inside, but there was still at least half a dozen out the front that were trying to entice everyone to come in and have a look and everything.
Okay. Yeah,
I think
right.
we probably end up being the only non-Scientologists there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because everyone else looks so comfortable there and just chilling and relaxing and, standing in front of all the signs. So you couldn't even read the signage because there were so many people in there.
There's Matt. How you going?
Hey, Drum.
The old bodyguard. Woohoo! Yeah, it was pretty much, it was the same in London. It was, I think they had like maybe 2 or 3 body routers outside. And when we were there with the banner, because I was there with Alex, and we had the big like yellow and black banner outside and shouting out stuff. It's a cult. Don't go in there. It's a cult. They sent them down the road, one down that way, one down that way to body route down the road,
Okay.
Yeah. So it was quite
still
funny.
going to get people in the front door and go past you anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are curious, and we'd be going, "Don't go in there; it's a cult," and then they'd be going, "Oh, this, that, and the other," and it's just ridiculous. And then when you go in there was only like I think 2 or 3 other people, so it's not like I think people see through it straight away because it's so nutty. What was on the first timestamp? Was it part of a video? I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, got at the 23-minute mark.
Yeah. So you go in there and there's all these screens that tell you these videos. They're like little mini documentaries, aren't they? Of like these.
And there's press play and stuff.
Yeah.
And
the terrors of psychiatry.
All of the footage in there is about between 60 and 100 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Shock treatment and lobotomies and drilling into people's heads and.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Down and, look at this.
Hang on, it's probably too loud. Oh my God. Dr. John Friedberg.
I can't hear any of that.
Dr. John Friedberg, yes. He is.
Sorry,
he's against electric shock
way
treatment.
too loud here.
Okay.
Yeah, because the music was going in the background. You can see
it was so loud, wasn't it? Oh, that's how they used to do.
I wonder if they've got any
that's
footage.
Somebody. I don't know what that is, but that's how electric shock used to be, didn't it? With all the shaking. I think there's various things going on there, isn't there? Oh my gosh. But look, that's not what it's like now.
No, but Dr. John Friedberg, he's a psychotherapist, and he does psychotherapy in a non-coercive empath way. And his writings focus on exposing harms more than detailing actual specific protocols.
Yeah, okay.
On how to actually treat psychotic patients.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And then there's all stuff here. Yeah, I think, that's all further on about all how it was all psychiatry is creating racism and fueling the fires of racism, all that kind of stuff. Are you frozen? Yes? I think she's frozen. Yep. Oh, it's from Eastern Europe, is it? Mad? It's from the 60s and 70s, yeah. Uh-oh, her computer died. Whoopsie. Okay. All right. I'll chat a bit more about this. What else have we got here? Oh, she's gone. Okay, she's gone. So she'll be back. Yeah, the next bit I probably wanted to go on to is at the 33.5-minute mark, where they had a lot of child deaths that they attributed to psychiatry. So I took screenshots of some of those and actually looked them up myself and found some of the real reasons for some of these deaths, which we will go through hopefully when T comes back. Talk amongst yourselves. Ask me any questions if you like about, or ask Matt any questions about our experience there. It was a little overwhelming. It probably would have been good if we had a few more people there to sort of pretend to be other passers-by, so we weren't completely on our own. I don't think they were. Hey, she's back.
Hello. I'm hoping you can hear me.
Yeah,
we
got you. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm on my laptop now, so it's not the best quality. So the sound's okay, yeah? Because I don't know where the microphone is or anything. All right, cool.
I can hear you okay. Yeah.
All right, let me just get the things. Oh, I keep using the mouse. I've got the laptop in front of the computer and I'm using the bloody mouse. Oh, my goodness.
That's right. I'm just nibbling on my nubby's nuts.
You need some Samuel's nuts. I might try and bring some of Samuel's nuts back when I go to the UK if I see him. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet. Hey, Sunrise Joy. Thanks for being here. Lovely to see you. I've got to find the page. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. This is what my PC keeps doing. It just randomly turns off. It's great. It's really good fun.
That's right. No, I was just saying that it was a bit overwhelming with just having the two of us there because we were so outnumbered. I did feel a little intimidated when they did actually confront me. They didn't confront Matt because he's such a big belly bloke. They were a bit scared of him. I mean, I'm a tiny little 5-foot girl. So, but they did get the girl to come over and speak to me. I saw I was still filming, but I did get intimidated into letting her know what my YouTube channel was. So I probably have a few new Scientology followers. Yeah. So howdy all. I hope you follow my channel and get some entertaining and informative information out of it.
Oh, yes, please. I'm sorry. I need to... Yeah. I need to put your link in the chat, actually. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the video again. I should have got it already on the laptop as well, just in case for backup. So.
That's right. We know you're approachable and friendly. You're a big teddy bear, man.
Thank you, Sunrise. I got my hair done. I got my hair done for my birthday. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry,
chopped all her hair off.
Yeah, it was like straw. It was awful. It was so bad, and it's a lot of high maintenance. I've had it for about 6 months, and I've had enough. So someone's nudging me. Hang on. Share screen. So you said 33:30. Let's see.
Yeah. It was about the child. Yeah, the child deaths.
Mad Drop Bear, you are incredibly approachable, yes.
Yeah. But they don't know that.
33:30.
See you next tea.
Especially when
there's loads of these screens with these stories on, and it's 33. Hang on. Oops. Oh, a criminal organisation.
So the pickies are gone.
Oh, I think I've gone past.
If anyone wanted to,
watch, the child, right? Okay.
Yeah, if you wanted to watch my video, I did try to pause on those screens there so you can read a bit about it. I started reading them out a bit, and it looked a little bit too obvious, so I kind of stopped.
Okay.
Yes, so that was all psychiatrists who have been incarcerated and charged with
So
criminal
this is a
charges.
link to
Right.
these
So we've
channels.
got people in the psychiatry field.
Oh, it's taking so long to load because this laptop's rubbish as well.
Okay, you keep looking for it, and I'll actually talk about the yeah, one was about a
Manipulating my
10-year-old.
way around.
Hang on a minute. What did you say? Did you say that all the psychiatrists? Did you mean the psychiatrists that are given as examples have all been put in prison?
No, the psychiatrist there.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, actually registered psychiatrists being charged with criminal charges to do with psychiatry and things and pedophilia and whatever else.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and then this wall here.
You know, there's criminals that Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, there's individual criminals.
I'm not used to using my laptop.
There's individual criminals in every industry.
Asylums, the therapeutic assault. Some proportion of those who are restrained may die. We need to accept that restraint restraint procedures are potentially lethal.
Bloody music.
Donald Milken, Department of Psychiatry Chief.
Yeah, them saying restraints can cause death. I mean,
Okay.
What do they call their procedures in locking people in rooms?
Oh, I might grab a spring of water. Oh, look, we've got a whole selection of coffee and water.
Do they have Bickies? Oh, Bickies! Oh, there's a couple of Bickies.
Spring water there. Okay.
Yeah, I'll mention that to you.
I do like me Bickies.
Right. I'll mention these couple of kids though that I did research.
What?
I'll mention these couple of kids that I have researched since and actually looked up
please do. I will turn it.
Yeah, because they've attributed all these kids' deaths to psychiatry. So the first one was a 10-year-old girl called Candace Newmarker. She was fostered, and her foster parents actually took her to a rebirthing procedure, and they restrained her in like a big bag, how they do it, and she has to fight to get out, and she was gasping for breath and passed out from that, and they didn't let her out of the bag until it was too late.
Oh wow.
And she suffocated in the bag, and that's how she died, not from any psychiatric medication she was on previously. They probably took her off the psychiatric medication first and thought this would be a better option.
What the hell? What? Sorry, I missed why did they put her in the bag?
What was that?
Oh no!
What was that
sound. Oh my god! This bloody laptop. This keeps freezing. Sorry, this laptop's like 7 years old. I really need to update my technology. It's one of the reasons why. Can you hear me?
Yeah, got you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What was your question?
Yeah. Sorry, it's just this laptop is absolutely rubbish. My PC's falling apart. It's just, not a good setup at the moment. That's horrendous.
So anyone feel free to actually look up the real reasons for these kids' deaths. That's the girl there, that one in the middle, who was rebirthed and died from that procedure. And then another boy called a 12-year-old boy called Michael Wiltsey. He was taken off his psychiatric medication, sent to a wilderness camp, which I don't know, which is by Acrid Youth Alternatives, which is an unregulated organisation was taken off his
Okay.
psychiatric drugs and sat on by one of the supervisors there, who was 3 times his weight, 3 or 4 times his weight, and sat on until he suffocated. Yeah. It's supposed to be a juvenile
God.
justice setting to probably, you know, get unruly kids into to straighten them out.
That's disgusting.
And some supervisor sat on him.
Wow.
Yeah. While he was screaming for them to get off, and then he couldn't breathe, and yeah. So it's not psychiatry that's causing this.
So basically you're saying these children.
Sorry, your sound's gone again.
Jeez, Louise. To make it look like it was psychiatry's fault.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I'd love to go back in there. Yeah, someone put on our group today that they're doing. Oh, she's gone again. Okay. Someone did put on our group that they were going to be going to Sydney as well, or they are at Sydney at the moment. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same setup and exactly the same screens and everything, but if there's anyone up in Sydney who wants to come along to the Sydney one and go in there, you know, we can give you a whole heap of information to actually be there on the spot with them and say, hey, no, this kid didn't die from psychiatric medications. They died from rebirthing. So if anyone is in Sydney and wants to actually go and do that, please get in contact with me. Yeah, drop me an email if you want to, and let me know behind the scenes. Oh, now my screen's frozen. Can you hear me though? Yeah. You're on mute, T. So send me an email. My email address is d5melb@proton.me. And yeah, we can have a chat about dropping in there, because I would like to have people drop in pre-prepared and have the information to confront them with. And if it was more than 2 people, that would be even better. Okay. Can you let me know if you can? Yeah, you can hear me, Matt. Oh, beautiful. Okay. You just can't see me. I'll keep talking. That's cool. All right. Yeah. So I've got a list of probably about another 4 names of kids that they say died from psychiatric medications, but we can chat about that offline if anyone wants to go to the Sydney one. Yeah. Then if we got on to the speeches that they made at the opening, they had the big red ribbon that they cut and all that kind of junk. But the organiser of the event got up and introduced Cchr as a non-political and non-religious consumer watchdog, which I started shaking from that point. I mean, it would have been a very good time to have a well-timed cough.
And now I can't see you, Dee. I'm back properly on the PC now.
Can you hear? Yeah, I can hear you. But
right, okay.
My screen's frozen though, but I'm still talking.
Oh my God, this is so annoying. Oh, hey Drongo, how you going?
I was just talking about, I was just getting onto the actual speeches where he introduced them as Cchr is a
hang on a minute, because I was asking you questions, but I don't know if you could hear me. So I was just like, basically what you're saying about these kids that died, they were blaming it on psychiatrists, but it wasn't actually that. It was
it's because they'd gone off their psychiatry medication
Right.
The
And then go
psychiatric
like
drugs,
topo
and given alternative treatments like rebirthing and
What's rebirthing? What is rebirthing?
they put you in a bag. A few people put you in a bag like you're in a womb, and you have to fight your way out of the bag. Well, they try to keep you in it, keep it closed, like you're trying to be birthed.
Far out. That's disgusting. Did they not think that when the kid stopped moving that she wasn't? Oh, that's just so.
Yeah.
What an awful way to die.
Yeah, they could be screaming and saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and they don't let them. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Haggis, welcome in. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Hello, Miriam, Scientology up north. Mad, I believe the guy that introduced the speakers was actually the ED of Melbourne Org. I think his name's Mark as well. That's shocked me. I've never heard of that, rebirthing and putting a kid in a bag. Do you know what year that was? Like, what the?
I could look it up.
That's shocking. Look at my hair. You can see now it's like blonde and then green, really, in real life. I've gone back to my natural. I've grown my roots to about 5 inches. I've been meaning to put it back to my natural colour for ages because it's such high maintenance, and it was like straw. It's still like straw, but I don't have to worry about dyeing it all the time, and it won't continue to get like straw. So, yes, fresh start. Oh my gosh, I look like Festa, like this with my bags. Oh my God, this is like the technical stuff today. Sorry, guys, we're really faffing around today, aren't we? Yeah, that's absolutely disgusting. And for them to sort of find those stories and then twist it for their narrative is just so. I don't have words. It's just disgusting. Yeah. It's bloody.
Because I actually put their stories into ChatGPT and asked who they were, how they died, and things. So this Candace Newmaker.
That's terrible. What the fuck?
She was born in 89, adopted in 96. Following the adoption, she struggled to bond with her new mum and had challenging behaviours, and diagnosed with reactive attachment disorder.
Oh God. Yeah.
And then she was taken in 2000. She was taken to another American one, taken to Colorado, and they attended a 2-week, $7,000 attachment therapy session with an unlicensed therapist. And on April 18 in 2000, during a rebirthing session, she was wrapped tightly in a flannel sheet to simulate a womb. 4 adults, including therapists and caregivers, pressed down on her using their hands and pillows, totaling around 673 pounds, while she was instructed to fight her way out and become reborn. Yeah. Throughout the session, Candace repeatedly cried out that she couldn't breathe and feared she'd died. And she was told, go ahead, die right now for real. Despite her pleas and visible distress, the session continued for 40 minutes. And she faintly said no when asked if she wanted to be reborn, her final words. She became motionless and blue and was taken to hospital and declared brain dead and died the following day from asphyxiation. Yeah. And they're blaming this on psychiatry.
Oh, that poor kid.
Pretty horrendous, huh? For a 10-year-old girl.
That's horrific. Thanks for popping in, Joe. I hope you have a lovely day with your mum. I think it's your mum. Oh my God, I don't even know what to. I need a while to process that.
Sorry, that might be a bit triggering for some people.
Yeah, it's always a trigger. CCHR pretty much always comes with a trigger warning because they are responsible for, in my opinion, a lot of deaths.
Yeah.
They discouraging people to get psychiatric care. Yeah, there's a lot of dodgy psychiatrists and psychologists and things that have messed up and stuff like that. But it's a small percentage compared to the amount of people that have been helped. And it's dangerous in my eyes. And there's a lot of people on my massive, big, long list of that haven't gone and got help due to groups like this. And it boils my blood. It really does.
Yeah. And 2 of the people that were involved in this session were convicted of reckless child abuse resulting in death and received 16-year sentences.
Yeah. And there are a lot of children that were...
2 of the other people who assisted with it pled guilty to lesser charges and received probation and community service.
Wow. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Not okay, man. Sorry, what year was this? Did you say in the 60s?
No, 2000.
2000?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And her mother pled guilty to negligent child abuse in a plea bargain and received a deferred 4-year sentence, which was ultimately expunged.
Wow. That's insane.
Okay, so that ended up passing a law called Candace's Law, banning rebirthing. So this is obviously in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not to do with psychiatry. That's to do with a bunch of nuts, isn't it? A lot of people, there are a lot of children that have been put into care, that have been mistreated shockingly. I've been speaking to a friend who's working with survivors of being put into like the government, into the care system.
Foster care.
During the war, but the children's homes, the old children's homes and stuff, and the stuff that happened then is absolutely horrific. Thousands of children, but that's a whole nother story. But I wouldn't be surprised if some of it's what's in here. And it all seems to be kind of like a jigsaw puzzle that is all linking up. It's all connecting the government, cults. I've been finding more connections with Scientology and other cults like the Children of God, the ISKCON, the bloody Hare Krishna dark side of that is massive. There's a lot of stuff. Sunrise. So in the US, Paris Hilton has been an advocate for this troubled teen industry. Parents were usually misled about the camps. Yeah. I get people saying, we provide respite and you can have your son can go in respite so you can have a break. I just couldn't. I know, like, the longest I've been away from him is 2 nights, and I'd be too scared after all the stories I hear.
Yeah.
I
might jump out and back in again.
Okay, mate. I'll go to. Do you want me to go to the talks, or I'll show the ECT? Actually, I don't know. You're only going to be a second anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll jump out. Yeah.
All right. Cchr. It says their mission. I know, right? So in Cchr says their mission is to expose human rights abuses. I'm curious why they aren't focusing on some of the reports from former Scientologists and some of those inside. Yeah, because they're not Scientologists, are they? There's not a Scientology group, which we all know is absolute bull dust. Oh, I think I've got to kick you out, Dee.
Yeah, okay.
Kick you out. Hello. Extreme close up. I'm going to show you what electric shock treatment is actually like these days. In fact, this was from 9 years ago. And it's very different to how it used to be. It's not like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which is an excellent film. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. It's pretty grim. put D back in. So this is an example. This is from like 10 years ago or something.
For patients who haven't had success with drug therapies, who have life-threatening psychiatric conditions, or who are suffering a catatonic state. ECT induces a brief seizure in a patient which resets the brain functions associated with some psychiatric disorders.
It's typically indicated for treatment-resistant psychiatric conditions, most commonly mood disorders or depression, but there are multiple types of depression, so it can also be used to treat bipolar depression.
The majority of ECT treatments are managed like outpatient procedures, and the patient is given general anesthesia.
When the patient's asleep, the stimulus is delivered, the seizure is monitored, they'll have just one seizure.
An electrical current is given to the brain, low enough not to harm the patient, but high enough to trigger a seizure. The treatment team can even touch the patient.
The thing that concerns patients the most is that they know that they will be having a seizure. They're concerned about what may be happening while they're either asleep or while they're having that seizure. And thanks to the anesthetic, it's very hard to tell. In fact, only way you can truly tell if they're having a seizure or not is to kind of monitor the motor activity and then monitor the EEG activity.
The patient awakens soon after and is monitored for a short while like any patient who has undergone general anesthesia. Within a half hour, they'll be discharged. In some cases, a handful of ECT treatments may be all that's needed to make medication therapy work. For other patients, regular recurring ECT treatments may be needed. In Morgantown for the WVU Health Report, I'm Dr. Raleigh Sullivan.
So there you go. Let me get rid of that. That's what ECT is like. It's not like this freaking big like things that they put on the side of your head and you're like, oh, like they're showing the freaking posters where there's like lightning coming out and like it's so over exaggerated.
Yeah.
It's just yeah,
and in the age of all this footage, it's just antiquated and ridiculous. Yeah,
it's barbaric looking
we're
stuff.
not in the business anymore.
Yeah, I was in there when I was in there. There was a woman. Yeah, there was a woman sitting there with her little like 5 or 6 year old kid when I was in there watching these videos. I'll see you, Sunrise. I'm sorry about all the technical difficulties. It's it's shocking. I mean, who would watch that with their kids? Some of the stuff like heads being drilled into, and it's just gross. Yeah, but yeah, to each their own. So do you want to do the speeches, or there was 38 minutes? I think it's.
Yeah, they go for about 20 minutes though. So,
it's around the wrong way as well.
A little bit about what they got in to do the speeches.
Okay, so I think they had 2 guests, didn't they?
Yeah, 2 guests. The first one was a Mark Donoghue, who is the president of Vegetarian Victoria, who thought that every kind of psychiatric issue can be dealt with a low inflammation diet and exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to help you through a manic, psychotic episode. Just stuff some tofu in your mouth. You'll be right.
Yeah. It's, whole food diets and stuff like that can help with a lot of people think it can cure autism. In my opinion, it can help with the, symptoms or things that they're struggling with, because they might have tummy pains or something, and it's sorting that out. It's not to be cured. Autism, it's not a disease. So
and our high additive diet and processed foods and stuff. Yeah, no, it's not great.
It's always better to have whole foods, but yeah, to go around saying that it can, what did he say? Consider can regrow parts of the brain and stuff.
Yeah, what?
It's trying to dissuade people with schizophrenia not to go on their medicine and things like that. Is so incredibly dangerous. So dangerous.
I was shaking during that bit as well, because I just felt like jumping out there and saying, have you actually been there when someone has been in a hospital bed having a psychiatric meltdown? Like they feel like they're going to die, like an impending, feeling of doom.
Yeah.
They feel like they're having a heart attack. They're just like, it's like an exorcism is coming out of them. It's like,
yeah,
better is not going to help that situation. Seriously.
no. I don't know. It's I want to know more about that guy. It doesn't say. I can't find any information about him being a Scientologist, but he's very. He seems to be anti-doctors. Yeah, he seems to be anti-doctors in general. You know, and that's like, that doesn't mean there are Scientologists. There's plenty of people out there that like to, into homeopathy and natural stuff, and he
was talking about the gut neurotransmitters being linked to the brain and all that kind of thing, which is known. Yes.
Yeah.
A gut instinct about something. It's like, it's your brain telling you, gut telling you, sort of thing. Yeah, there's some truth to that, but they're just flipping the truth into their own warped narrative.
That's it. Yeah, that's what they seem to do with everything.
Yeah.
So I guess the message with what the message that needs to be spread is always fact check for yourself. Obviously these people haven't. I actually ended up speaking with someone on one of their posts that said, because what they do is they put these posts out, anyone that's had a bad experience in psychiatry, please get in touch, and they probably can genuinely help with getting stuff shut down. They have in the past. They shut down the deep sleep treatment in I think it was New South Wales way back when, and they have done work like that. But they're reaching out all the time, to try and get people to do testimonies and things like that. And there was one guy that said something had happened to him, and I asked him what had happened, and we ended up chatting, and I said, just so that you're aware and you have an informed choice, do you know anything about Scientology? And I let him know that these were they are Scientologists. They are, they try to say they're not.
Yeah.
Yes, it's absolutely, everyone knows, and I'm pretty sure it's even on their site.
Yeah, where I confronted the blonde girl who's in all the promotional material. I actually confronted her about that when she started questioning me.
Yeah. Do you know the timestamp for that, or does anyone want to listen to this speech? Put a one in the chat if you want to hear this. If you want to hear the speech.
Yeah, the speeches go for quite a while though.
Yeah, I think the first one, the second one's harder to hear, and I don't really understand her story. It was something to do with
it's to do with this Dee McLaughlin. She's an author, a filmmaker, and she's against the foster system. Thinks it's a money making system. They don't care about the children, all that kind of stuff. They're only here and every foster child that goes into foster care, creates 3 or 4 jobs. It's like, well, yeah, and what's wrong with that?
Again, there's corrupt people everywhere,
It's a government department, yes, and there's always red tape, and there's always 4 people doing the job that one person could do, and it costs 4 times as much. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But if the foster system wasn't there, what would happen to the kids?
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Get rid of them?
Yeah, exactly. There's corrupt people everywhere, and they will focus on the corrupt people, obviously, for their own narrative. But, CCHR was literally founded by Scientology and Thomas Saz, or whatever it is, however you pronounce it. I'm just trying to see where you can put it, find a thingy that says it's owned by Scientology. But, you go on the IAS website and you see all the programs that are sponsored by them and stuff like that. It's all listed there. But we know ex-Scientologists that, that it's Scientology. So for them to blatantly lie to your face is just ridiculous. Let's see if we can hear a bit of this guy. Should we have a little listen to what he's going on about? I might, if you don't mind, take this speech and clean up the sound and put subtitles so people can hear what he's actually saying. Because
it is on the side as well, because I had my phone. I was holding my phone on the side.
Yeah, I mean, I can sort all that out and give you a copy, and you can put it up on your site. And you know, on your channel and stuff. So you've got some stuff going on there. Please subscribe to Dee. I tried to put the links in the chat, and then I actually lost everything, didn't I? So, whoop, can you hear that?
I can hear it. Yeah. Can you make it any louder?
No, that's as loud as it goes. That's weird. Yeah, it's really bad quality. I think what I'll do is I'll clean it up and I'll put some subtitles, and then people can watch it, because it's oh yeah, hang on, that's what I was going to say as well. So Jan Eastgate is the president of CCHR, and she's a Scientologist.
Okay.
Okay, what's this one? And oh, who's this? The one that the author was in. Oh, okay. So she was involved in a court case where a mother was being investigated over alleged abuse and neglect of her foster child. And then wasn't there something they were trying to say she had a delusional disorder and she didn't, or
yeah, well, according to who though? Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, absolutely mad with the Thomas Zaz is a very controversial psychiatrist, and he's probably a bit of a nut, to be honest. But a lot of the things that I've actually started going through some of his quotes and debunking them, and they would be quite good as a short to kind of debunk. It's all about debunking and just putting the information out there that's, you know, showing how it's been twisted and stuff. I've done that with a couple of CCHR claims as well. I'll go on to, because I'm quite like trying to be active on lots of different platforms to get more reach. And if you go on to X, they're all on X, and I go on there, and then when they put up a thing, I'll go on and I'll debunk it. I'll go, well, actually,
Awesome.
And yeah, these statistics were wrong, and that's from that, and you know. They don't answer, they never answer. But how many people, some people might have seen it and thought, hang on a minute, and then they look into it. You never know.
So this Steve McLaughlin has written a couple of books, one called The Child Protection Racket and Truth in Journalism. Clearly against journalists as well.
Yeah. What was it? The Child Protection Racket.
Child Protection Racket, is one of her books. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's sort of controversial, you know, movies as well around, these type of topics.
Is she a Scientologist? Do we know?
I couldn't find any links to her being a Scientologist.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Well, she wouldn't be able to actually anyway, because she is a trans woman.
Is she? Wow. Well, you know, they have the token gays and the token black people, you know?
Yeah. So her real name is Duncan. Yeah. So she's a trans woman. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, clearly. But there is in Scientology's eyes. Yeah.
If this D chick was aware of Whitney Mills, yeah. And sorry, I was trying to get your channel, wasn't I? Get distracted so easily. Look, I have ADHD. One of the things they deny is ADHD, don't they? I mean, what was it you said about that? There was something. What did they say about ADHD? While I find your channel. We were talking about earlier.
Yeah, about ADHD. So there's no valid tests. Yeah, no valid tests to detect, to diagnose someone with ADHD. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to a certain degree, I do agree with that there isn't a specific test, and people do get misdiagnosed with ADHD. But Scientologists, a lot of them say, like, flat out, it doesn't exist. And that's what's dangerous. That's very dangerous to do that. So you haven't got this live on your channel at the moment?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Let me see.
It should be on there, unless it's been taken down recently.
No. Like our live at the moment isn't on your channel.
Oh, at the moment, no.
No, right, okay.
No,
so
I had to
so we need to set you up with StreamYard, and then it will be on your channel as well. You'll have some content there, and you'll get some more subscribers. But you're up to 71, which is pretty good.
I got one more since I last looked.
All right, so I'm going to drop your link in the chat. I don't know if I can do it on StreamYard. If I can drop it in. or I have to do it on the actual tubes. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh God, I hope I don't cut off again.
Right. Yeah, but this Dee McLaughlin, she was pretty much talking about that the foster care system took over from the stolen generation system.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Well,
I
some
mean,
of it was going on at the same time, wasn't it?
yeah, well, there's some similarities, yes, but it's not a total direct correlation.
Yeah. Oh no, but I mean, yeah. Please subscribe. There we go. I'm going to please subscribe to D5 in Melbourne. And if you are in Melbourne and you'd like to meet up and go protesting, you can also email D on her email, which is D5 Melbourne.
Yeah.
D5 Melbourne. Proton.
D5 Melbourne. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Scrolling along the bottom of the screen. And what else? There was the video. So if you do want to watch her undercover or kind of a dodgy footage of CCHR. Oh God, where's it gone now?
Well, that was my first attempt.
Hang on a minute. You can watch it here.
So we did a catch up. Yeah, sitting on the table outside the pizza place, just down the road from them.
Oh man, I wish I could have been there with you.
Yeah, but if anyone wants to do any protests anywhere in Australia, please get in contact with me. I do have a few organised in different states.
A few now, eh?
I don't know where we can put them, where sort of our people can see a list of where we're going. We might have to work on that.
Well, I mean, there's the Down Under Facebook group, but I mean, I think you just got to advertise it everywhere. I know you don't want to warn them, but they're not going anywhere. They're not going to shut down or anything because you're coming. They can't. They're not allowed to. So, and I think if you're doing it in Sydney, you've got to get a permit anyway, and they let them know anyway. So,
because I do want to hit more of these psychic and wellbeing expos. If you have a look on my channel, I did Ree and I did one undercover there as well, and actually spoke to the event organizer at the end of it and advised her that the Dianetics table there was Scientology. She knew it was and got very cagey and defensive when we asked her to consider not having them there. So we would like to go to more of those and actually confront her again, and possibly a Dianetics table too. So if anyone is in the Melbourne suburbs, they're having them in a few different places in the coming months. So I can let you know exactly where they are, and we can sort something out. Yeah. The other one I really do want to get onto as well is the Royal Melbourne Show.
Yes.
I've been emailing them. I've been calling them. No one's getting back to me to give me an answer.
Yeah, right. Okay.
About the Dianetics table. So they clearly don't want to talk to me about it, which rings alarm bells. But I mean, it's in Ascot Vale. The Royal Melbourne Show is in Ascot Vale, which is right where the Scientology org is. So my guess is there will be some Scientologists on the committee.
Yeah.
That's what I will be thinking.
Yeah. Get onto your local council, get onto your local shire, get in with the bloody, you can do that in Australia. I know I watched, I've been keeping up with the ones in the UK, like the Planning Permission council streams and stuff. They have gone ahead and started erecting their erection on St Hill. They've started building the tent. They don't have planning permission for it.
I've been following that too. Yeah, I've been following Alex. Yeah.
So I may well be going to the IAS protest this year, which would be fabulous.
Cool.
Yeah, you never know. I don't know what's going to happen because they can actually do a what do you call it? A bloody oh my god, my brain! I'm so tired today. Sorry, guys. They can do a stop. What's it called? Like a stop notice, where they can actually go and start disassembling their tent. Like they can stop it happening. I can't remember what it's called. Stop notice. Hard, like, I don't know. So yeah,
Yeah,
they can.
one of the other streamers, I don't know if it was Chris Shelton or someone else that
Chris and
actually
Alex were
said that,
talking about it, I think.
yeah, that they can be fined if
Yeah.
it is for a money-making event. They can
Yeah.
be fined how much they would make at that event.
The entire
Millions.
Yeah, be millions. Yeah, it's their
Up
biggest
and down.
fundraiser of the year. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they could be fined the entire amount of money that they make.
How
So,
awesome
yeah.
would that be?
Yeah, I mean the ticket sales are a couple of million alone. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and then they take all the donations for people, from people while they're there.
Wow, I wonder if they'd fiddle it so that, you know, the donations are made to the front groups. Like, who are they taking the donations from? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's, because they're very clever with the way they do it. They have so many different registered companies to kind of get around things. Yeah, Mad, that'd be awesome. It's a beautiful part of England. I spent, oh my gosh, like how many years? 12 years, 11 years living around that area, kind of like just down the road from, well, say down the road. It's down the road in Aussie terms anyway, a couple of hours, you know. Living from, I was in the same county. Okay. So it's in Sussex, That's where I was from the age of 14 up. So, yes, I can go there for the day and then go back down to my family, you know. So, and it's a 3-day event, so I'm probably going to be able to go to one of the days, I would have thought.
Okay. Well, I don't normally get up in the middle of a night for anything except for taking a family member to hospital or Eurovision. So if you're over there at the protest, I will get up in the middle of the night and I will watch it.
Oh, okay? Bless you. That's so sweet. You don't need to do that, but that's so sweet of you. And I'm pretty sure that if that does go ahead, I reckon Samuel will come over again. Hopefully Miriam will come over. It would just be amazing. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it, meeting all these beautiful, amazing people. I'm going to be going up to Scotland as well. I've been avoiding facing my dad's passing, you know. And yesterday it all just came out. I was talking to my sisters and they were upset with me because I was planning to go up and meet my Scientology protester friends. And they were like, well, we kind of wanted to go up there and see if you wanted to spread the ashes and stuff. And I just couldn't talk to them about it. I couldn't face even thinking about it. And I didn't know why. And I thought it was because sometimes we argue and, you know, and then I was like, I lost it on the phone yesterday. I was like, I just think it's because I don't want to face the fact that my dad's passed. You know, I never saw his body. I never got to say goodbye. So I'm going to go and face that. I'm going to go and face it and kind of say goodbye. We're going to go to the park, our favourite park that he used to take us to when we were little kids. You know, we all love that park and, do something there. So looking forward to it. But at the same time, it's going to be devastating. So but I'm going to meet up with a couple of beautiful people that I've become really close friends with on here. And if I get time, we're going to go to the Edinburgh Org and do a little protest there. But also they've got a new building there, which is, they've had it for I think 4 or 5 years now. So it's a new ideal org building. And I was thinking about making up some leaflets and going around there. And, you know, you can protest that and tell people like, do you want Scientology here? Go to your council member, protest against it. You don't want them here. You know, they've done it. They did it with the Narconon in Ireland and they put it off for 17 years. They've had that building for 17 years. They've managed to refurbish it now. They've got permission now after fighting court cases and everything. But they haven't opened it. There's no one going there. You know, so it is good. I thought I might just share the link actually to the CCHR leaflets. I'm still going to fiddle with them. You said to put in what it actually stands for, which is a good idea, and also the grey bit on the back's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Did you notice that on those CCHR? Hey, I
have to write here.
Did you redo it? Did you? You did text boxes, didn't you? Yeah.
Yes.
No,
so I added that in. I just put it into Publisher and put that on it. I know it's backwards, but yeah.
Oh, have you shown it? Sorry, I can't see the screen. Can you show me?
Hang on.
You turn it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just put it because
And
you've got that big box there. Yeah.
You see that image at the bottom? That's actually part of the hospital. I think it was the hospital release form of Alice Wu, where it says about Scientology and keeping her captive and stuff. It's shocking. Bloody terrible. Yeah, so what happened with the brochures? Here we go. So Sarah wasn't a fan. What happened with that? Did you actually get a conversation? I think I heard some of it earlier. I was listening to it earlier. Like a conversation saying, well, hang on a minute, do you know about this and this? Did you have a good conversation?
Yeah, I asked them about child abuse and things. What did I say? And I mentioned about, covered up child abuse in Scientology. And I said that we do have friends, which, we know who it is.
I saw that bit. Yeah.
Abused by her father and trafficked to 3 different continents throughout the world, and he's never been charged for it.
Yeah.
And, they just dismissed it. And, that girl, I think it was the blonde girl that I was actually talking to, when she got handled and pulled inside after that away from us. Then we spoke to the 2 guys out the front, the older gentleman and the younger guy that was acting like a bouncer, trying to move us on. We were talking to them about disconnection. And
I saw that. Yeah.
They wouldn't hear it. They were just like, it's a choice. You choose to leave. You choose that. Why would you? Yeah. Why would you still speak to someone? It's all a choice. It's just your choice.
It's a coerced choice. It's
I didn't have the words to come out to.
No, you did a good job, mate. I thought it was perfect. You did a really good job. I did hear that bit. Yeah. So, but did you hand them the leaflet as well?
I ended up handing him an aftermath card. And told him, there's people out here that want to help you, and they are here if and when you wanted to leave.
But it's bloody bit of hair sticking out. Sorry, I put hairspray on and back combs and everything, and it's bloody annoying me. Here's a link.
Drop. I did go to offer the girl a Cchr brochure or something, didn't I? I think. I don't know. It's all a blur. Yeah. She wouldn't take anything from me. Yeah. So,
oh dear.
It wasn't really like the right environment with only the 2 of us there to start sort of handing out brochures to everyone and going, here.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it is just about planting seeds. Most of them are just going to tell you to get stuffed. But one day they might remember, one day, eventually, like Scientology is its own worst enemy. And I think one day, you never know, something will happen to make them doubt something. And some of the words that you've said might come into their head. And they're probably in the back of their mind thinking, yeah, she's right. A lot of them, I've had it. A few people have come forward that have left, and they're saying everything not everything. I don't want to be a big blow me on trumpet or whatever, but it's a lot of the stuff you're saying is very true, and I knew it when I was in there, So it's just giving people hope that there is a community out here of beautiful people that do genuinely want to help and want to see people thrive and not be trapped and controlled, And some people, when you're born into it.
I asked this young guy, how much do you get paid to do this job?
Yeah.
And that was when the older guy, chipped in and said, who gets paid to go to church? So they're admitting they're a church.
Well, that's the thing, they have volunteered.
They have the time to have another job if you're working voluntarily for this for 100 or so hours a week.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, but they think they're volunteer. Well, they're volunteering, aren't they? So they think that it's valid, and they're saving the planet. They're saving the planet. This is the CCHR brochure that is available. If you go to fsciento.space, you can find it there in resources. There's a whole folder of stuff that I've made that you can download for free and print out and take to protest with you if you wish. That's some of it, and then the inside has got I hope this is the right one. Yes, so it's got the stories. It's got the story of Alice Wu. This is an Australian story. Then we've got the Whitney Mills story, which I have made. Actually, I made a video about Alice Wu as well. The Whitney Mills story, there is, in fact, I'll put a link to that as well. There's this video about her story, which is currently in court still in Florida. And then you got Linda Walicki. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that name. I don't want to disrespect it, but she was she's a young Australian girl who was taken off her meds. Her parents were Scientologists, and she had schizophrenia, and she was taken off her meds due to the beliefs taught in Scientology and promoted in CCHR. And she murdered her little sister and her father, and attempted to murder her mother. You know, so this is the consequences. And again, these are, I mean, it's just, yeah, it's very irresponsible what they're doing. They're pushing a narrative. And yeah, we just want to help give people an informed choice and make them aware of what's going on. But yes.
Yeah, actually, I did hand one of those brochures out to the pizza shop.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And I
So,
said,
yeah.
are you aware of, you know, what they are down the road? And he's like, yes, I do know.
Yeah, right.
So,
How does
yeah.
he know then? Is it because that wasn't at Ascot Vale, was it? I wonder if they use
No,
that
that
building
was
for other things.
That was at Fitzroy. It was just a shop front that they've hired out for a week.
Oh, so he just knows about them anyway, because everyone kind of knows, don't they?
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people that don't know, you know? There are quite a lot of people that still don't know, especially the international students that come over. This is who they target, the international students that come over and the mentally vulnerable, you know? Yes. I was going to show, so I'm just going to do the link for the Whitney Mills thing, and then I might have to head off because it's just starting to get late. Brian is live. If you haven't followed Brian, the From a Poet, Brian Lucas, he's an absolute legend. He puts traditional poetry into AI and see what it comes up with, and then you can vote on your favorite one. And he's just a nice all-round a nice guy. He's on every night around this time. Well, actually, he started nearly an hour ago, but it's the weekend, so he normally goes on for a bit longer. So, oh no, that's the Google Drive. Sorry, I'll just share the Whitney Mills link. And I've
a bit late for me here because it's 10:15 on Friday night.
I'll put it all in the description. I'll put it all in the description. But yes,
I'm not tired yet though. That's all right.
we're supposed to be having a party stream tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it because I feel like I've been so busy and it's been a very emotional couple of days. And I think I want to just chill out with my boy, and so I'll see how I feel during the day about the party stream. Sorry, I know it's supposed to be members only and everything, but I'm knackered. Look at these suitcases going on. Yeah, I just want to have a chill and see if I can get if I can maybe go out. I just want to go. It's been peeing down with rain, you know. I don't know, how's it been there? Has it been piddling down?
No, not today. It's actually been quite blue skies today here in Melbourne, and about 20 degrees. So, well, 20 degrees in our temperature. You Yanks can convert that to whatever you want.
Yanks.
Sorry, guys. Is that a slur?
I think it can be. Yeah, I think.
I don't mean it as a slur if anyone's watching.
No, I know you don't. I know. All right, darling. I'm going to go, and thank you for coming on and telling us what you've been up to, shenanigans, and keep up the good work, man. You've been doing a lot of really good stuff lately.
Yep. And anyone in Australia who is interested in going to any protests or, you know, even smaller things like psychic fairs that aren't very intimidating at all because there's only usually a couple of Scientologists there. You're not like outnumbered massively or anything. Even in other states, can be Perth with T, can be Melbourne with me. I will be going to some other states as well, and we have people in other states too. I will be traveling to a couple of other states, but obviously not disclosing the dates publicly on those. Yeah. And let's how about all us Melbourne people have a nice big day out at the Melbourne show, and we'll go and say hi to the Dianetics stand.
I didn't go to the Perth show last year. I don't know why.
No? Did you have some influence in that, T?
Me? No, never. No. Well, they were on the news, weren't they? A couple of years ago, they were on the news. They get a lot of crap if they go there, you know. So just had to maybe send an email to make sure.
Maybe we should send an email to the Melbourne news channels.
Are they ignoring you?
Well, the Melbourne show committee are, yes, because I've been emailing them, yes, and I've had no response.
Is it the same people? Is it the same people that do it in Perth? It's the same organisers, is it? Or
I don't know. I would say it'd be different for the Melbourne show to Perth.
Okay.
Yeah, but they were definitely there last year, though. Apparently.
Yeah.
Unless anyone can tell me otherwise.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, all right. Have a lovely evening, Dee, and yes, I will talk to you soon. Lots and lots of love to you, and thanks for being here, Mad, and thank you everyone else. And
thank you, everyone.
Yes, we keep sending the rain to each other, Kia. And thanks for being here, and thanks, Kathy. And I will see you all on the flippity dippity. And I've got a going out song. Which song have we got today? Oh, I've got the what's it called? Ron Takes You Down. It's a bit of a 70s. Yeah, you'll see anyway. I like it. It's good. And I made the video, the lyrics, and arranged it all and everything.
Oh, I need some music for my channel.
Yes, so I mean, this is what I was going to do for tomorrow night. I was going to make loads of songs and birthday songs for everyone, but I'm so tired. I need to I'm trying to pull away from YouTube a lot because I really need to knuckle down with actual shit that's going on in my life at the moment. So with high school coming up and everything, yeah. So anyway, again, I'm going to say goodbye because I'm terrible at goodbyes, and I'll see you soon. I'll speak to you later. Right. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
We stand together, we stand